All right.
What's going on? I am Arye the King.
And I am Big G, the bearded one.
Listen, man, the dude who shot Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, has been caught.
Yeah.
Just maybe about like an hour ago, they
Mm.
caught him at McDonald's of all places, man.
Of
This
all places,
man
man.
legitimately was probably getting an adult Happy Meal, thinking everything is cool. He got away with it, but nah.
Nah.
And you know
Nah.
what? You know what the funny thing is?
What's up?
It wasn't like a cop that happened to be there or something. It was some random person who recognized the dude
Mm.
and called the authorities, and the authorities zoomed up to the McDonald's. Got him
So
like that.
the manhunt is officially done. It's
They didn't even
completed.
have to get Tommy Lee Jones, man. Like I felt like
Nah.
this would be like the fugitive. I felt like this would have taken longer, man. He
Mm.
seems so methodical and doing everything the right way. This nigga gets caught at Mickey D's, man,
Right.
with
Right.
nugget breath. It's
And
ridiculous.
you know what's funny, man?
But
We're on Twitter, we're looking up so many different avenues about this particular guy. Matter of fact, the suspect's name, because right now the newspapers is now calling him the one. They're still saying suspect. His name is Luigi. It's Luigi. You know what I'm saying? Last name, we don't care. But
redacted.
Luigi, Italian name, Italian dude, great smile, by the way. Great smile. You know what I'm saying? Cheesy in all of his profile pics and all of that. But behind that smile is somebody that don't value life. You know what I'm saying? And we had so many theories, y'all. The tinfoil was strong with this one, y'all. It
Bro, I don't even want
was going.
I don't even hardly want to, we're gonna talk about it, but I don't even want to talk about it, bro. Cause I was up doing research. I was like,
Yes.
oh, y'all niggas is wrong. So y'all think this dude is John Q, right? Just
Mhm.
fighting for the American people and going against an evil corporate giant and
Right.
going against
Right.
healthcare fraud.
Oh,
No,
y'all don't
nah, y'all
understand, man.
wrong. This man is actually a hired assassin by the other healthcare companies, right? They got together and was
Hold
like, "Yo, we're
on.
gonna take out the
Hold on.
CEO
Let's
of United."
let's roll back. Let's tell the good people what we have planned originally for this video.
That's what it is. That's what I'm telling them
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Originally, we had like, listen, we was like, okay, the Geek Salad Gang. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play the role of Scooby Doo and
Hmm.
all of them. Get in the
The
mystery
mystery
machine.
gang.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Murders Inc.
Right.
But the sleuth version, and we
Hmm.
was gonna solve this crime. We was like, yo, this about to be a whole new chapter for us, G. We
Yep.
about to be crime fighters,
Yep.
and we about to show them how it's done. Cause I really didn't believe this dude was just some random nut
Rando.
job.
Mm.
And we started researching United Healthcare. That's the company that Brian Thompson was the CEO of. They're the number one healthcare provider. Like, I don't know if it's the world, it's definitely in America.
Hmm.
And a big part of that is because of Brian Thompson. Something like 25% of their revenue and their profits, it's been increased, I should say 25% in the
By that
past two
guy.
or 3 years.
Mm.
That's when he took over. So I'm like, all right, let me think. It was probably the number two and number three healthcare people, companies probably got together, hired a guy to take them out. Because if you look at the revenue, and all of this is Googleable
Oh yeah,
people.
it's
That's the
there.
word of the day.
It's there.
Googleable,
Hmm.
right? It's there. United makes more than the number two, number three, and number four company combined.
Crazy.
Well, the number
Crazy.
two and number three, almost all three of them combined, but
Yeah.
definitely number two and number three combined.
Hmm.
United makes more money than them. So we was like, yep, we about to be on it.
We got
We
him.
about to solve the mystery, my nigga.
Right.
And then this
Right.
nigga get caught with a Happy Meal.
And yeah, that was one theory, right? I'm telling y'all, we went through our Googles, we did our research, we did our sites and resources. My part of it was, maybe this guy was like maybe he was, hurt at some point and couldn't get his insurance company to back him up. Maybe he had a family member, that might have died or got gravely injured and couldn't get their claim approved. I found a case of a I think a PA guy. right? He had some type of ill disease, and his expenses, medication, and treatments were almost about 2 million a year. Now, mind you, we found out that United Healthcare makes about 250 billion, right? Their budget and overhead is probably about 54 billion. So you can you can probably see, they got a 200 billion dollar profit. And with this particular kid that was, sick, and his doctors who were backed by United Healthcare were saying, you know what? These treatments are medically necessary. So we're going to stop your treatments. Again, y'all, Google it. It's
They were saying medically unnecessary.
it was right, pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
It wasn't medically necessary for him to get
gotcha.
these type of treatments and medications. He can go back to the old ones that cost less, but they weren't doing anything for him. You know what I'm saying? So they denied his case, and he sued them, and a case is still pending. Again, this company makes over $200 billion per year in profit. What's $2 million for somebody that needs help? So I thought maybe, just maybe, this well, now we know Luigi guy was trying to get revenge for a loved one or himself not being able to get the help when they needed. But
Man,
I was wrong.
listen, bro, we had all the theories, man.
Mhm.
I was like this close to just having like a bulletin board with a bunch of yarn
Yarn
and
and
going in 55
thumbtacks.
different
Yeah,
directions. Like, we
yeah.
gonna do this. I'm just glad, in this whole thing that he won't black. They was trying to say he was light skinned. I don't know who put that out
Nah,
there.
I
They was
knew it.
trying to say this dude
Yeah,
was light. I was like, this don't even sound like something black people would do, man. We
right.
don't. No,
Mhm,
not us. Not the
mhm.
vigilante. We don't usually go the vigilante route.
Now, remember, so to your point, there was a strong theory that this guy was an assassin. Oh, he had a silencer on the gun, the way he was cocking back the gun back and forth.
Mhm.
That's what an assassin does. Nah, it's just some kid. It's just some kid with
Some
a gun.
random jackass with a weird gun. Apparently, the gun that he had was 3D printed. So just some random dude with a
Oh,
3D
really? Hmm. Interesting.
printer and too much time on his hands.
Interesting.
And
So,
that
all
was that,
of
man.
the tinfoil theories, all of the, you know, uh companies hire somebody to like take them out, and all of the evidence that was being thrown was to throw off the cops. He don't wrote the words on the bullet. He don't left his phone close to the scene of the crime. He don't dropped his book bag in the park. He don't rode away on a city bike to get away smoothly. All of this was like, damn, this dude must be Jason Bourne. You know what I'm
This dude
saying?
is great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't want a random killing. This man is an assassin.
Assassin, dog.
This was
Right.
an assassin. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. This just some guy who just thought I could do it and didn't have a plan B after he did it.
Right.
Because he got away for what, 3 days? How long
Yeah.
has it been that he? Well,
About
nah, this was
no,
last
since
week,
last Friday, right?
like a week. He got a good week on the run. But how you kill somebody, but then you only go like 200 miles?
That's yeah, like if
You go
you're
200 miles away, nigga. You
yeah,
one state up the street. Like, come on, bro. I
if
would be
you're
in Zimbabwe somewhere. You
man,
would never catch me.
you would think that he would have had an exit plan, but again, he's a kid. He's not an assassin. He's not Jason Bourne. He might not have
He is
the
not.
resources to have a passport ready the minute the deed was done and be out. You know what I'm saying? And again, before we continue, man, rest in peace. I don't want to, you know, leave that behind. Rest in peace to Brian and his family. You know
Brian
what I'm
Thompson.
saying?
Yeah.
Want to put it out there, but I did read a post that in the wake of his death, there's a lot of patients that are currently still highly upset at their insurance companies now. So maybe through the darkness, there's some light. Whereas people are probably trying to understand more what their insurance companies really do cover, just so they can protect themselves. I mean, it's right. You should be able to get the coverage that you need to, help you out in the time of your need. It's messed up the way that kind of woke some people up in this tragic event. You know what I'm saying? But you can't deny, man. Like this was sensational news over the past few days, man.
Yo, for lack of a better way to put
Sensational.
it,
Mm.
since what's wrong with you, man? Uh, people ain't shit. I've learned that people ain't shit because there have been people who have been cheering the fact that this man was gunned down
Yeah,
in broad
yeah.
daylight. Now, I can understand if you are a person who was intimately aware of everything that Brian Thompson did, and let's say Brian Thompson actually did some foul stuff.
Hmm.
Because as of right now, anything that he might have did, any improprieties that might be charged to him is just kind of like conjecture. It's just like, we think he may have had something to do with
Mm.
this part of the company or underhanded dealings with health. We don't know
We
who
don't.
was really doing research other than us. We was doing research, G,
Who
because
was
we
researching,
was gonna crack the case.
man?
But other than us, who was really doing research, man? This is just another example of people just, I don't know, man. I think people are like colder in 2024
Yeah,
going into
yeah,
2025, man.
yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it, but it's one of those things. It is what it is.
Hmm.
So I'm teaching my kids like how cold and callous this world can be, but it's like, yo, the internet is like a dark place, my nigga. That's one thing I'm taking away from this whole thing.
Right.
It's a very dark place to where you don't know, you think maybe this guy could have did some wrong.
Hmm.
So okay, so now that he got what he had coming. But you don't know for sure. It kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about Jay-Z. And if y'all don't know, you'll check out the previous post about Jay-Z. Somebody's come forth and accused him of assaulting them in a sexual way
SA.
in 2000. Check out that
Hmm.
video we just did earlier.
Right.
But people are so quick to just be like, okay, yeah, he did it. I know he's guilty. Like,
Right.
he's
Right.
gonna get what he got coming. Like, how do you know? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, I don't understand that, man. Like, let the justice play out. If he ends up getting convicted or he ends up they find that he's is liable. 'Cause I think it's civil. There's no jail time or anything he would be facing, but
Right.
let it play out first. People don't
Hmm.
know how to be objective. It's like everybody just rushes to judgment and it's lame.
The coolest thing that I have seen on the internet was, okay, this happened. Who's next? Like, damn, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's, as you were saying, the internet has made people a lot number, even me to a degree. Before I used to love watching high schoolers fight, kids fight, bum fights, all of that. Now I can't do it because I'm like, it's kind of foul watching somebody,
Yes. Bro, look, for
you know,
your entertainment,
getting knocked
a
out.
person could lose their life, over
Yeah,
some bull job, and like,
yeah.
you just watching it because ain't nothing else
Mhm. Yeah, and then we don't
to do.
see
It's wild.
CEOs, getting killed left and right in a manner like this. And it's sad, man, that a lot of, well, some talk on the internet is, all right, line up some more CEOs of these companies that aren't doing right by their people and take them out as well. It's like, whoa, whoa, hold on now. We don't need to cause this type of hysteria for no reason. You know what I mean? It's a cold world, as Jizza would say.
Yeah. So, damn, they ain't waste no time. This man is in suspected CEO unaliver appears in court. I'm on CNN.
Oh, that's quick.
Luigi Mangione faces 5 charges in Pennsylvania. He did not enter a plea, is being held without bail.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They listen, man. This
Mm,
is something else, man. And I end with this, man, because we just want to get up here real quick and get y'all this.
yeah.
When the first of all, the FBI was being cheapskates last week because the reward for homie was $10,000, which I thought was deplorable. 10K, like that's it from a federal bureau. 10,000,
Mm.
that's all y'all got. Couple days later, it's up to 50K. Side note, I wonder if that's what made the dude turn him in at McDonald's.
Okay.
That reward,
Mm,
the government strikes again.
mm.
The government strikes again because I wonder, does he turn him in if he doesn't think he could possibly get 50K?
That's a good question.
Huh.
That's a good question.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. But
Some people might just mind it, but be like, "Oh, he looks familiar." Okay, let me just carry on, and that's it.
see, you know what? That bothers me too, though. I'm glad, like, if he, if everything is pointing to him actually being the guy,
Yeah.
but it's still an ongoing investigation.
Hmm.
And I hope if he is the guy, he goes to jail and he gets what he has coming to him.
For sure.
But
For
I
sure.
don't like the fact that you could have a reward for his killer, but that's not
Mm,
something that's commonplace. You know what I'm saying? It's like there was a reward because the guy he killed was a multimillionaire.
mm.
But yet, when
Good
somebody is
point.
killed across the street, it's like, we're
That's
gonna
no
we're gonna put a detective on it. It
right.
might be a new
Hmm. Hmm.
gumshoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
But ain't no reward, ain't no
Mm-mm.
incentive for regular
Mm-mm.
people to turn these people in. That's that's kind of whack, man.
Good point. Very good point, man.
This is America.
Mm. Mm. Childish
Three
could be
Ks.
said the
Three
best.
Ks.
Hmm.
All right, that's all I got. You got anything, SG?
That's it, man. Rest in peace to his family and loved ones, people. Value life. You know what I'm saying? If somebody did you wrong, find some other, you know, different way to clap back. You don't have to do, in a life death situation. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, man, I would love to thank our new viewers, our new subscribers for watching us. Please continue to support us. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to make it to 1,000. All right. So tell a friend, tell your grandma, tell your baby moms, to watch our stuff. You know what I'm
Tell the
saying? And
people.
subscribe to our channel. We got more stuff like this coming up. So be on to watch.
All right. Well, look, man. I want to thank y'all again for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and everything. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that this dude being caught so quickly would
Mm-hmm.
that lead to other people snitching?
Mm-hmm.
Basically snitching. And I'm not even against snitching. Sure, if he did it, he'll bring that ninja to justice, man. I'm
Right.
not out in the streets. I'm a taxpaying citizen.
There you go.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm All the King.
I'm Big G, the bearded one.
Till next time, y'all.
Peace.